Hi, this is one of our first installation videos of our LED decking light kits that we sell, which can also be used for kitchen plinths as well, which is what I've done here. Basically this one is the 15mm kit that we do. They're also available in 32mm, 42mm and 70mm in either white or blue. The installation process couldn't be easier, to be honest. We provide with all the tools as well. All you need is a basic drill driver or combi hammer drill, the relevant flat wood bit size as well. All of those are listed on the site, telling you what pilot size you need for the hole. I've actually already pre-drilled these, but basically once you have marked out the spacing between the lights, which depending on the size of your plinth will depend on what distance you're going to have between the lights, you obviously just need to mark them all up, make sure they're level. Do your pilot hole through there, and you're away and you're ready to install the lights. So I'll show you how to do that in just a second. Right, okay. So on this particular plinth, I've got four lights on here. Distance between the two is 40 centimetres, giving us a nice even spread across the plinth itself. So I'm using the 15mm lights. You get 5 metres of cable with each light. Once you've unravelled it, you just basically, as they are recessed, just thread the cable end through the hole you've just done. Obviously, depending on how far you are away from your junction box, will depend on how much slack you want behind the cable itself. But to be honest with you, the majority of kitchens are probably going to be too far, so you probably could tie up half the 5 metres, to be honest with you. And you get some times with it as well. So once you've done that, and obviously you've done that for each one of your lights in your plinth, you're ready to position it and join it up to the master or the slave junction box, depending on how many lights you've got in your circuit. These ones you can run up to 50 off one transformer, but obviously you can only run 10 off one master junction box. If you need extra lights, then there are slave junction boxes which then plug into the master, and you can keep extending the circuit from there. So we're all done here. I'll put this in position and we'll show you the finished results. Right, okay, we've got our plinth now in position. So as I said before, make sure that you've got your cables tied up so you've only got the necessary amount of slack that you need to connect up to the main junction box. Basically that you get say 10 ports with each one. There's blank and plugs there as well, so whichever you don't need, they can just be blanked off and left as is, just when you dust get in there. With mine I've got 14 lights in total, so I have needed an extra junction box which is a slave, so that plugs into the same port as the lights do. So obviously you can only run 9 off this initial one, and then the remaining lights will be run off the slave, which is along here. So that then sort of gives me an extra, I believe you get 10 metres on the slave junction box as well, so you can use those as an extension as well, if you haven't got the necessary amount of cable on the light itself. You can use those to give you a little bit of extra as well. So I'll just finish up here, get the remaining lights in place, and then I'll show you what we like when we're all done.